Rock house. What did you say with the store?
This was the store.
Where's the house?
This.
I'm confused, Benny.
It was a store and a house. The store was downstairs and they slept upstairs, and the kitchen was back there.
Yeah, this was a wagon train or something. All the wagons came by here and
They sold buggies and wagons and things here. See, since I was here, they took out all this. See this old heart pine right here? It's solid as a rock. Still, after all these years of being exposed, and people are starting to steal it.
Why are they
where
stealing
pried it out.
Yeah, why are they doing that?
I have no clue.
Is this concrete?
Rock and concrete.
This is rocks and concrete?
Yeah. See that piece there? Even exposed to the weather, it's still a solid piece of wood.
Yep.
And they took the one out over here.
Should we get a piece of this to take home?
piece of this wood.
Piece of this house of some sort. I don't know what.
And the
What
well,
was back here?
the kitchen was back here. I know there were 2 bedrooms upstairs. There might have even been one back here. That wall that's fell over right there, it's on top of the well. The well was inside. And then even behind the house here was another little lean-to, kind of like a carport.
Mm-hmm. What did you say? You got a picture of that lean-to with
A T model under,
Yeah.
Model T.
Yeah.
And then the chimney on each end, on the outside, it's sort of like a doorstep, got a step on it. And Sadie was sitting on that step with a guitar,
About where was Sadie?
sitting on the outside of the chimney. It comes down and it's shaped like a
So,
doorstep,
can you like point to it? I don't know where part of the house we're talking
right
about.
outside that chimney.
Okay.
yeah,
You okay?
yeah, just rocks embedded in concrete. That's all it is.
Yep.
We'll get a piece of it if you want it.
Is that the house?
I think
tree.
so.
Like a tree to me.
Looks just like this pieces of wood.
Yeah, oh, it came off. I bet it came off that board right there.
Yep, it did. It came
Yeah.
right off that piece up there.
I'll take that. Guess so.
Oh,
I don't know why people destroyed this house. How long did he live here?
right there.
That's what I was thinking, Greg.
He was born up there?
Right there. I think that's the room he told me he was born in.
I think he was the last person born here. Yeah, they pried out all those boards up
Why'd they do that?
Probably use them as firewood.
there. Yeah,
They would burn.
they would. It'd be pure light of fire.
In Madison, they built something out of it and put it in the house.
Yeah. Pretty wood.
There's still some up here.
I thought Paul said there was no racism going on in this county.
He hasn't been here.
It ain't bad as it used to be.
What kind of roof does it have on it? Do you know? Is it
Just a regular.
metal, tin roof?
I don't know. I remember the shape of it in the picture, but I don't remember what it was.
What would they
What
have
it
used
was.
then?
Uh,
Wood shingles?
wood shingles.
Yeah. 'Cause I doubt if tin roofs were available.
The old house down there at Millerville, you know, it's got wood shingles on it originally. They're still on it. They're just covered up.
Pretty cool structure view from this way right here.
Yep.
Even to hold a piece of wood.
Hang on 1 second.
You have to constantly
That's my phone.
replace it.
It's a pretty cool little view from right here, the structure of the house.
Yeah. I got a lot of pictures I took after they cleared it, before it growed up.
Why is that guy taking kids to this place? And for the camp owner?
Everybody in the county knows where this place is at right here.
Why is he taking like campers to it though?
I have no clue.
I guess you could set up a
This
tent.
shot right here looks like a Quentin Tarantino shot.
The county
Ultra
owns the
wide,
right-of-way here.
Overexposed.
So if we could buy it, it wouldn't be a big problem to get them to move the road right over that way.
Move the road?
Give us more land here.
What'd the fellow tell you ever?
He's an employee. He told us it'd be hard to sell it to us because he says it's landlocked. It's surrounded by. This is on their property,
Mm-hmm.
and it's surrounded by their property too. So unless this is a public road or an easement, it's gonna
It is
be
public road.
difficult. It is a public road.
Yes.
Okay, then they can get lost. And we
That's
need to
what I
call
was
it
saying
Patrick.
about
We need to call it Patrick Gibson then.
The right-of-way would allow the county to move the road over just a little bit.
Well, you wouldn't be using this for any purpose except to own it. So actually, if they just wouldn't gate it off, they would allow you entry. That's all you would need. Just let them put a driveway, like they do on any public road. They would do that.
Looks like it's got a driveway.
And the only reason they can claim it landlocked is because it doesn't have a roof.
But they also don't have to sell it to us.
Right.
They might donate it to a family name.
They're not going to do anything that's going to mess up their investment. So we're going to have to shape our.
Well, if we
Our
wanted to buy a
request.
whole section, they'd sell us a whole section.
How much is that?
Like 500 acres.
That's no problem.
Yeah, you got it.
I want to own that back here.
Um,
But that is it.
Oh, that was a good toy.
I don't know if I should get a picture or not. Well, this is the Rock House. Here, October. What is today? The 16th.
17.
October 17th. Oh, every time I said 16th today, it's been the 17th. Here, October 17th, 2020.
I don't know what they get out of spray paint and everything for.
How do I?
Bunch of ignorant kids, I guess.
You guys have anything to say?
Nope.
Grandmama, anything to say? Any stories about this place you know?
I don't know any stories
Who
about this
cares
place.
enough about Kobe to want to spray paint his name on something?
Yeah.
I bet
It
you'd
really
love
went
to see
downhill
that.
since I-
Well, if it was born up
This is fresh.
one of these two windows.
It really went downhill.
It's so much worse than the last time I was here.
Wait now.
As I was 5 years
What's your
ago.
last name? Bolton, not Holden.
4 or 5 years ago.
Do
I
you
still
know-
think I'm right on that road. I just don't think my memory's that off. We were in that little black Falcon herd.
I heard you say something about the old Bolton family home.
Yeah.
Was that just before the lake that we passed?
Said that they're living in it.
She said she was living in it. I
That's
remember it visible from the road.
Way back off the road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
you could
not.
see it from the road.
Yeah, you can. I've been there.
That
She
didn't
said
look
that was
like,
it.
The one they live in
that didn't look
Yeah,
like
she said that was the Bol-
that's
She said that was the Bolton house.
I didn't argue with her, but
Her
I
dad's a
that
Bolton.
Didn't look like the Bolton
That's
house
not
that
the
I remember.
Bolton family. Did you know Coy and Christian Uwe Bolton?
Mm-mm.
They went to high school. Well, they were graduated from high school probably a year before Paul. So.
I remember talking to the daddy a few times.
I knew-
J.W. Bolton, was that it?
I don't know. I met them and even went to the house. But that is
Oh.
not the place that I saw.
What I thought.
In fact, I think we went past it just
Yes.
before the lake.
Yes, I thought so too.
That's the area
And
that
then the first little road past the original house I'm talking about before you went out to the field that the graves were at. So
that was not the old home place.
I didn't think it
You
was.
talking about the house on the left?
Maybe it's on the
Yeah.
land, but I don't think it was the original house. Yeah.
It's not even the setting.
No. I'm glad you said that because I'm thinking, well, my mind can't be that bad off.
Because I know I didn't see it but a time or two, and I wouldn't have disarranged it.
I mean, you could drive by the road and look out and see the house.
Way back off the road. And as I remember it, we drove to the left of water.
That where the lake is, back then was just a little creek.
Yeah,
And you remember we crossed that little bridge?
I don't remember the
There
bridge.
wasn't a bridge there. You drove down across the creek, and a lot of people would stop and wash their cars in that little creek there. Because it's nice and sandy, about 12 inches deep.
What is it?
That fire, Allison. The video finally came through.
Are they evacuating?
She must be. My daughter's out in Colorado where all the
Yeah.
fires are. Smoke.
Oh, wow. That's getting too
Oh my.
close.
That's pretty scary.
Look at that.
That is pretty
That's
close.
smoke?
by.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sounds pretty windy, too.
It's like a little Tasmanian devil. Come here, Rico.
Get moving her direction.
She didn't say.
Wow.
She says it's.
That's miserable to breathe.
She says it's today's wildfires just over the mountaintops in Boulder.
Okay, so
I'm going to try to pull up some old maps of that down there because I'm like you. That's just not the,
it's just not right.
no.
Do you guys want to get a picture with this place?
Yeah,
No,
but this
I don't
place-
think you can get one.
I
Oh,
do
that's
have an
writing.
old map of this place, and it shows this is William's store on that map.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
Be Sadie's family? Her
Yes.
store? So this was Sadie's family's house?
Yes.
Okay. Chesley live here ever?
It was his house.
Chesley, this was Chesley's house. Okay.
If you Google, there's an article out there on Google somewhere
Well,
that talks
here it
about
is.
this.
Here's a picture of it. Shows William's store. Right here where we're standing.
Sure it does.
Yep.
I'll send y'all a copy of that. Put it up somewhere so y'all can see it. Something.
Yeah, I don't want to picture that. I wouldn't ever print it and show nobody with all that vulgar on it.
Yeah.
Well.
So-
Oh well.
Yeah, it's up.
Mark the location.
All right, let's plan.
All right.
I want to get one picture, I guess.